So good morning students. Today I am going to explain about the how we can pass the array elements to the functions. So today we are going to discuss the two parts of these array elements when we are passing to functions. First is by passing the values of array elements to the function, and second is by passing the addresses of array elements to the functions. So as we know that array is very important in programming languages, and array is nothing but this is the collection of similar type of data items, and the main benefit of array is with the help of one array or one array variable we can store multiple values. So this is the main benefit of array. So from today's lecture onwards we are going to discuss the relation of array and pointers. We will see some interesting features, but today we are seeing very simple concept, means how we can pass the array elements to the functions. So let us see. We will understand it with the help of the example. So first is by passing values of array elements to the function. So we will understand it with the help of the example. So let us say this is main. In this we have declared a variable I, and we are going to take a array which is containing 5 elements. Say the elements are 16, 9, 75, 18 and 5. So this is the array which is containing 5 elements. This is an array of integer type. So now we will use a function, we will call a function rather. So now we will use a loop for I equals to 0, I less than equals to 4, because we are taking 5 elements, that's why we are taking this condition up to 4, and then I plus plus. So we will call a function display, and we will pass the values here. So here we are passing the values. We can say here we are passing values. So these are the values of array elements. So now we will give the definition of this function display, because here we are passing the value, and that's why we will take integer variable in the formal arguments. These are the actual arguments. So we can say here actual argument, and we will take a variable, say int a. Now we can simply print these values. So we will use output function, say this is age equals to %d and then a. So with the help of this printf function we can print the value of age. So age is, so here with the help of this function we will pass the value, and this is printed here. So in this way we can say one by one all the values will be printed. First when we will pass this 0, then age is 0, this 16 will be printed, then I will be 1, then this 9 will be printed, and then 75, 18 and 5. So we can say that the output will be, we can write here the output. So this output will be age equals to 16, age equals to 9, this is 75, and then 18, and then 5. So here we can see the output. Here we are passing the values. Now we will see its second part, when we are passing the addresses of array elements to the function. So this also we will understand with the help of the example. So we can take the same example, but we will make some changes. Like main, here we are taking the variable I, and then the same array that is containing the 5 elements, 16, 9, 75, 18, 5. So these are the 5 elements of array. Now we can take the for loop for I equals to 0, I less than equals to 4, I plus plus, and then here we will use the same function, that is display. We will use the same function, that is display. Now here it is to be noted that here we will pass the address of this element. So we will take and ages and then I. So this is the important point here. Here we are passing the address of array element. So here we are not passing the value, rather here we are passing the address. Now we will close it, and then now define the value of this function. This is calling function. So we can say this is calling function. Now because we are passing the address here, so we will take the pointer variable of integer type. So we can take say this is A. Now we can simply printf /n age equals to %d, and this is asterisk a. So here we are again printing the value, means we are printing the different ages, but by using the pointer here. So this is basically, this is the address, or we can say value at address operator. So we will print the value at this address, and the address is A. A is containing the addresses, this is containing the addresses of these elements that we are passing using this for loop one by one. So again we can see that the values at different addresses will be printed. So we can see that output will be, this output will also be the same, but here we are printing with the different approach, that we are passing the addresses. So the output will be, this is 16, 9, then 75, then 18, and this is 5. So this is the output. So we have to remember some steps, that here we are using the value at address operator, and here we are using the passing the address of element. So these 2 points are important. In the same way, in this program, here we are passing the values of element, and here we are printing. So I hope that you would be benefited from this lecture. In the next lecture, we will see some more interesting concept of the pointer, and we will see the relation between the array and the pointers. Thank you.